there exists a unique planet with dual gravity. The two subworlds live so closely together that they block each other's sky. Both groups are observed to have separate gravitational forces to keep them on their respective grounds. This is due to the three fundamental laws that govern this universe, which state that all matter gravitates toward its planet of origin. According to one of these laws, one would need inverse matter to travel back and forth between the two gravitational fields. The inverse matter must be returned to its respective subworld, or else it will start burning off, making prolonged residence in the opposite world impossible. The upper world is developed and more modernized, while the lower world appears to be underdeveloped and poor. There are tight regulations that forbid any interactions between the inhabitants of the two planets, with harsh penalties for any trespassers. The Transworld Corporation headquarters is the only authorized point of interaction between the two worlds. While the place is tightly controlled, people can go between the higher and lower worlds using this tall structure as a bridge. Those who live in the upper world can enjoy the tourist activities and entertainment attractions in the lower world, but the actual residents of the lower world do not have access to similar opportunities. On the lower level, named Adam, narrates the tale in his own words. After his parents perished in a manufacturing explosion, he was handed to an orphanage. We see Adam as a young boy. His great-aunt Becky is the lone member of his family, so he spends the weekends with her. Adam loves spending his time with Becky, who feeds him pancakes every morning. Becky has ancient knowledge of both worlds, which she uses to make foods that can be eaten on both worlds. One day, Becky shares the recipe for her special flying pancakes, which she makes with pink pollen stolen from species of bees that are only found on Sage Mountain. She has to reveal this to Adam, so she can send him to the mountain to collect pollen from the pivot point of both worlds. She also displays a book to him that details the mysteries of the pink bees and makes a promise to give it to him when he is older. For now, she only instructs him to fetch the pollen from an area that is labeled restricted. On that particular day, he climbs a tree so tall that he nearly touches the upper level, where a cute young girl named Eden is staring into his world. They become close friends and start meeting up at that exact point daily. One day, Adam pulls Eden down with the help of a rope and makes her sit on his shoulder so she doesn't fly back up. They rush into the woods and have the time of their life. Suddenly, they hear gunfire and realize that the patrolling cops have found them. Adam tries to bring Eden back to safety, but he is shot, causing Eden to fall and hit her head. Adam is taken from Becky and imprisoned by the guards. They also take away Becky and burn her cottage down. The scenes then cut to 10 years later, where Adam is seen as an adult who is conducting research on bee pollen in a garage. He wants to utilize it to make a face cream that fights wrinkles and brings back youth, but the tools he needs are up higher. He is thrilled to see Eden alive when he watches her working for Transworld one day on television. He joins Transworld to get the tools he needs, while also hoping to see Eden again. There, he is surprised to see the upscale structure where floors are denoted by a plus or minus sign according to the employee rank. On the middle floor, Adam works with co-workers from both planets. He is reminded about the rules of the workplace by the owner of the business. He also emphasizes that stealing inverted matter will result in punishment. Adam receives inverse substance from a co-worker, puts it in the refrigerator, and then returns home to Albert, who despises Adam's job at Transworld. Eden, who is also in an accident, is completely unable to remember him. One day, Adam asks his co-worker Bob to introduce him to Eden. Bob concurs, but other workers disagree with his idea and cast doubt on whether Eden still wants to meet him. However, Adam believes it's still worth a shot. The following day, he puts a lot of effort into finishing the face cream formula and gives Bob several rare stamps. He impresses the employers by demonstrating the cream's miraculous results on a dog's face. Then, Adam schedules a meeting with Eden while posing as Bob. He puts on a bulky inverse matter suit to climb the tower without realizing that gravity will eventually cause it to catch fire. He tries to get Eden to remember him by using the suit that enables him to move upside down on the ceiling, but his suit starts to burn and he ends up setting off the fire alarm. The police pursue him, but he manages to flee. Later, his pals treat his burns with the same cream. The following day, some workers are let go. Bob's name is also listed among the workers who will be fired. Before leaving, Bob hands Adam his ID and key card so he can make use of them. Eden calls Bob's phone and makes a meeting request, so Adam enters the upper area using Bob's ID while wearing the outfit. He tells many stories to get Eden to remember him, but his shoes start to catch fire before she can recall anything. He leaves in a rush and requests for a second chance sometime later. Adam dives into the water to douse his shoes that had caught fire. He swims for quite some time before coming back to land, despite being cold. He ends up in an unknown place where the people are friendly enough to welcome him with food and shelter. Adam appreciates their generosity and strangely feels at home with them. That evening, as he lays in bed, his mind wanders to Eden. He begins questioning if Eden reciprocates all the feelings he has for her. As the days pass, Adam's presentation day arrives, which is a big deal for him. He feels a little anxious because he has never presented his work in front of such a sizable audience before. Luckily, things turn out in his favor when he applies the cream on an old woman's face and demonstrates her age reversing in real time. Just as Adam is enjoying his triumph, Eden enters the room and catches him off guard. He reads her face and feels as if something is off. She refers to him as Bob, even when he tries to explain that he is Adam. She seems moody and distant and leaves without saying much. Adam is left alone and inconsolable as she leaves the theater. He hurries to the top in his suit and hopes to find her. Before her can stop her, she leaves the building. He then attempts to locate her by using Bob's ID, but his access is denied since Bob had been fired. He is disappointed at losing the love of his life after traveling so far, yet he still doesn't give up on her. He decides to win her back regardless of the things that might come his way. Soon, he realizes that his cover has been blown and he runs from the guard who is pursuing him. He manages to get away, but he has no idea how to get back to his world. He chooses to travel to Bob's residence for help after failing to find Eden. Even though he is shocked, Bob extends a cordial greeting to him. Adam receives a suit from Bob that he had created to transport him back to his lower world. The special outfit is durable and made with a fabric that will prevent itself from burning if it is sent to the opposite world. In exchange, Adam shows Bob the magic of pink pollen. He combines the gravitationally resistant liquid from the two planets to produce a substance that floats. Bob is concerned that Transworld may utilize the formula to their advantage since they already have it. Adam admits that he never shared the secret component with Transworld, which is the pink pollen. Without it, the firm is unable to produce the facelifting cream. Adam wears Bob's suit and makes his way back to the restaurant where he first met Eden. He meets Eden and finally has a conversation with her. She tells him that she is starting to remember their childhood together and that she is surprised that she is happy to see him. They ultimately share a kiss. However, when the Border Patrol arrives, they're forced to split ways. The police continues the search for Adam, and his escape makes headlines in the upper world. He succeeds in returning to the area below, where he then ascends the Sage Mountain to wait for Eden. She eventually shows up after some time passes, and the two enjoy a passionate moment as they float above the ground. However, their peaceful moment together at the top is very short-lived. As cops arrive to arrest them, the couple attempts to flee. Adam plunges into the realm below, where Eden is apprehended by the guards. Before he can plummet to the ground, he lands on a tree where his inverse matter armor protects him from the blow. Two guys abduct him as he strolls through the streets of the world below, feeling dejected. They want the recipe for the face cream that Adam had developed. If he provides them with the formula, they promise to withdraw the allegations against Eden. But after getting what they want, they throw him out of the car. Adam now thinks he won't ever see Eden again and returns to his regular life. Bob from the up top begins experimenting with the recipe that Adam had shown him earlier. He learns that they can use it to counteract gravity, allowing individuals from above to walk on the ground underneath. The next day, Eden comes to see Bob and asks for his assistance. He thinks he can help her get back down below, so she can find Adam. Eden will be able to traverse the terrain of the below-ground world with the help of a unique suit that Bob creates for her. He also provides her with Adam's recipe, which he has successfully duplicated. Eden gets impressed and thanks Bob for his assistance. She puts on the suit and descends below. Later that day, Adam is astonished to see Bob when he walks into Albert's store. Bob informs him that he can use Adam's formula to levitate and that he has refined it to the point that any person may use it to counteract the gravitational pull of either world. Adam is astounded and happy at this new discovery. Additionally, Bob claims to have secured the beauty cream patent before Transworld and also hints that Adam might have a possible date with a special girl very soon. Adam is pleased for him and sends his best wishes. Eden soon discovers Adam in the downworld and informs him that she is carrying his child. Adam finds this information to be overwhelming, but he is thrilled and eager to start a family with her. They become even more intimate because of the baby's extraordinary capacity to remain free in both worlds. Many years later, towering skyscrapers can be seen on both worlds, demonstrating that the lower world is not just as prosperous as the upper world. The lower world improves for good, and a large part of this improvement is attributed to Adam's formula. Here, this film comes to an end. To watch more awesome and thought-provoking movie recaps, please subscribe to Film Guy Recaps. Don't forget to like this video and tell us in the comments which movie you want to see next. Goodbye for now.